I really just want to see Tyrion become part of Daenerys' clique. I'm off to be a wizard. Oh, that's unbelievable.
Old times, whenever Bravo stood in danger, the Titan would step with fire in his eyes. He'd wade into the sea and smash the enemies.
He's just a statue.
But the guy modeled after the statue.
Don't be afraid. He's announcing our arrival.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. You should be. You're a little girl in the Game of Thrones universe just running around. Hasta mañana. What's hiding under there?
The House of Black and White. This is where you'll find the man you seek.
Valar Mujeres.
Yeah, I leave you.
Hey, I appreciate you, dog. You really came through for us right now.
Thank you for bringing me.
Any man of Bravos would have done the same.
I hope so.
Valar Morghulis.
Valar Mujeres.
Valar Dohaeris.
Taquito. Oh, shit. How's she supposed to get back? There better be a boat in there. What's good?
Hello. Valar Morghulis. Jack and Hagar gave me this.
He doesn't speak a lick of English.
No one here by that name.
Oh, never mind.
Please. I have nowhere else to go.
You have everywhere else to go.
But wait!
What a piece of dog shit. How is she supposed to get back now? What the hell?
Walder Frey. The Mountain. Meryn Trant. Cersei.
Yo, they're all getting
Walder
whacked
Frey.
one by one.
The Mountain.
We didn't get Walder Frey yet, right?
Meryn Trant.
You know who we haven't seen in a minute? We haven't seen
Cersei.
Reek.
Walder Frey. The Mountain. Meryn Trant.
I don't even remember who Meryn Trant is. I saw them, I definitely would, just the name. Don't get rid of the goddamn coin. You kidding me? That's a great souvenir. Lady Brienne up in this bitch.
Ale?
Your mother. Oh shit. Yo, go get it, Pod, bro.
Before we left, a maester gave you a Raven scroll.
You are becoming an observant young lady. My marriage proposal has been accepted.
Thought you still mourned the death of my beloved Aunt Lysa.
Ale?
I'll have some.
Oh my god, they're right there. Oh shit.
Lady,
Oh shit.
what is it? Sansa Stark. Don't look.
How the fuck? I don't think he would recognize her like
Dyed her
that.
hair, but it's her. She's sitting with Peter Baelish.
Littlefinger?
Oh,
A bunch of knights with him.
Bunch? What's a bunch? Podrick? 6, 20?
10, I think. Too many. My lady, I don't think this is the right
Ready
place
the
to-
horses.
We only have one horse.
Find more.
hell. Jesus, dude. She's becoming.
Like the taste.
Don't see what all the fuss is about. Why do men love it so much?
It gives some men courage.
Does it give you courage?
Gives them bubble gut, dude.
That's fair enough.
Lord Baelish. Lady Sansa is Brienne of Tarth.
We've met with Renly Baratheon. What did he say about you? He said, your loyalty came free of charge. Someone appears to have paid quite a bit for it since then.
Dude, he really is a sicko.
Lady Sansa, before your mother's death, I was her sworn sword. I gave my word I would find you and protect you. I will shield your back and keep your counsel, and give my life for yours if need be. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
I'd be like, you are a
Please,
mental case.
Lady Brienne, you were Catelyn Stark's sworn sword.
I was.
Strange. I knew Cat from the time we were children. She never mentioned you.
Yeah.
It was after Renly's murder.
Ah, yes. You were accused of killing him.
I tried to save him
But you were accused.
by men who didn't see what happened.
And what did happen?
Say it. Say it. The demon
He was
creature.
murdered by a shadow. A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon.
A shadow with the face
I really don't think you'd be able to make out the
Swore
face.
to protect Renly. She failed. She swore to protect your mother. She failed.
That is true.
Why would I want somebody with your history of failure guarding Lady Sansa?
Why should you have any say in her affairs?
Because I am her uncle. I married her Aunt Lysa shortly before my beloved's untimely death. We're family now, and you are an outsider. Forgive me, Lady Brienne, but experience has made me wary of outsiders.
Lady Sansa, if we can have a word alone.
No.
Yeah.
Please, my lady, if I could
I
explain.
saw you at Joffrey's wedding, bowing to the king.
Neither of us wanted to be there. Sometimes we don't have a choice.
And sometimes we do.
Ooh, sit your ass down.
You should leave.
We don't want our new friend wandering the countryside alone. The roads in these parts aren't safe. Why don't you stay?
Man asked you to say so.
It is true, though. She has a very bad track record of keeping people safe. Oh, I thought she was going for the horse. Right in the neck. Yeah, she doesn't pick up on social cues too well. She's always just pledging her allegiance to random people. They have no idea who she is.
Stop! Stop!
No.
Hold on to her!
This show has stepped up big time in the budget. You can tell. I have to see the wizard.
No, stop!
Guess that means you're unarmed.
Down, Podrick, down!
Yo, this is tough. Oh my god. Yo, that was sick. This is what we're doing there. That hose. Dude, that poor guy took it to the neck.
Sansa Stark.
That's a different breed.
Wary of strangers as you should be. I saw her riding on the East Road with Littlefinger. We'll follow them.
Those Stark girls refused your service. Maybe you're released from your vow.
Swore to their mother I would protect those girls.
But if they don't want your protection...
Do you think she's safe with Littlefinger?
Honestly,
No, my lady.
I mean, you're not
Get your
safe
horse.
anywhere in this world. That's the thing. Literally nowhere. You could be top of the food chain and you could still get whacked.
A summons from the Queen.
God, I remember when he looked like Prince Charming. It's crazy.
There are only two like it in the world.
It's a threat.
Of course it's a threat. Our daughter's alone in Dawn, surrounded by people who hate our family. It's a threat. They blame us for the death of Oberyn and his sister, and every other tragedy that's befallen their cursed country. I will burn their cities to the ground if they touch her.
Loud.
Our daughter's in danger, and you're worried I'm speaking too loudly.
The world can't know she's our daughter.
I know.
Then don't call her your daughter. You've never been a father to her.
If I was a father to any of my children, they'd be stoned in the
And
streets.
what has your caution brought?
Oh shit, dude. Yo, this is getting real.
Our eldest child murdered at his own wedding. Our only daughter shipped off to Dawn. Our baby boy set to marry that smirking whore from Highgarden.
She's losing it, Drew.
To Dawn. And I'm bringing our daughter home.
You can't just ask Prince Doran to give her back. She's promised to his son.
I'm not going to ask him anything.
You gonna go
I go down there
commando?
with an army. It's an act of war.
No army. Do you know where they're keeping her?
Oberyn mentioned the Water Gardens.
I'll find her.
You're going to Dawn. A one-handed man. Alone.
I never said I was going alone.
Didn't you just say you were going alone? Oh no, you said no army, if we're being fair, I guess. Alone? Who are you taking then?
No sunflowers. I don't like yellow. Roses are very nice. Definitely roses.
Oh,
And music I
dude,
adore
this is
music,
gonna
but
be
no
crazy.
flutes. I
hate flutes. We can have a harp if you like, but no flutes. Then there's the food. Food is the most important thing, don't you agree?
Dude, this might be the best season if we get this right now and they go off on their own thing.
It's a fine place, isn't it?
Wow.
A fine place.
A very fine.
Never thought I'd end up settling down in a place like this.
Dude,
You won't.
if he didn't offer up in front of the gravity door.
We won't get to live at Stokeworth. When Mother dies, my sister gets the castle because she's older. She hates me. She calls me mean names, and sometimes, even still, she pulls my hair when my Mother's not looking.
You know what I think? I think you're a good person. And your sister is a mean person.
She is.
I've been all over the world. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that meanness comes around. People like your sister, they always get what's coming to them, eventually.
Who's that?
That is Jaime Lannister, aka Puss in Boots.
Of the Blackwater.
Dude, this is his new fit. He's like Nathan
I was
Drake.
very sorry to hear about your father. This is my betrothed, Lolis.
A pleasure.
Dude, the jacket is kind of tough. God, this is... Dude, this is unbelievable.
Beautiful young bride you've chosen.
Just get on with it.
On with what?
What you're here for. There's no way this little visit could possibly mean anything good for me.
It's very good for you.
Lolis will be marrying Sir Willis Bracken.
Hmm.
This is good for me.
Because you're going to come with me and help me with something important. And when we return, I'm going to give you a much better girl and a much better castle.
Wow.
Return from where?
As far south as south goes.
Wow, this is gonna get crazy. I'm hyped. This is gonna get... You are my queen. I'm... Every kid be saying that. This is beautiful. This show, the atmosphere in the show is unmatched.
Remove yourself from my path, or I'll take that long axe and I'll shove it up your...
He's like, I like to see you try.
Let her pass.
Yo, that's a pimpin' wheelchair, dude.
Your brother was murdered. And you sit here in the water gardens, staring at the sky and doing nothing.
Oberyn was slain during a trial by combat. By law, that is no murder.
Yeah.
Your brother.
You don't have to remind me. He was my brother long before he was anything to you.
Yeah, bitch.
What will you do about his death?
I will bury him. I will mourn for him.
And then?
You would have me go to war.
The whole country would have you go to war.
Then we are lucky the whole country does not decide.
The Sand Snakes are with me. They have the love of their people. They will avenge their father while you sit here in your chair doing nothing. Oberyn is dead. And this Lannister girl skips about the water gardens, eating our food, breathing our air. How many of your brothers and sisters do they have to kill? Let me have her. Let me send her to Cersei. One finger at a time.
That's crazy.
I loved my brother.
Yeah, he was cool.
And you made him very happy. For that, you will always have a place in my heart. But we do not mutilate little girls for vengeance.
Yeah.
Not here. Not while I rule.
And how long will that be?
Is that a threat? What does that mean?
The Unsullied are too conspicuous. Anyone could see you coming from a mile off. Of course you haven't found any Sons of the Harpy. You haven't, have you? My second sons, on the other hand, they drink, whore, fight in the streets. They blend in. They overhear things in taverns. Follow people from the taverns to nice, quiet alleys. Break a few fingers, overhear a few more things. Before you know it,
This is like a SEAL team.
No one here. We go.
you're afraid.
Unsullied, fear nothing.
That's your problem. You understood fear once, long ago, but you've forgotten what it means. Someone who's forgotten fear has forgotten how to hide.
Oh, shit. What the hell? Was he just in...
Fear is useful.
What the hell? What? There's a fucking hidey hole. Oh, there you go. That was beyond lucky, finding that thing.
Sons of the Harpy, They want to put a collar back on my neck. On all of our necks. Please, Your Grace. You must kill him.
It would send a message.
I think you should exercise restraint, Your Grace.
Why?
For one thing, he may have valuable information.
Well, the son of the Harpy has no more valuable information.
How do you know that?
Because I questioned him.
Why should he want to bring back slavery? What did it do for him?
Perhaps the only thing that gave him pride was knowing that there was someone lower than he was.
They pay him. Great families afraid to do a thing. They pay poor men to do it for them.
And how do you know this?
Everyone knows this.
I don't know it, and I'm the head of a great family.
We do not know what this man did or didn't do. Give him a trial, at least. A fair trial. Show all the citizens of Marine that you are better than those who would depose you. Teach them a better way.
I do not know the place from where old Sir comes. Things maybe are different there, I hope. But here, in Marine, before Daenerys Stormborn, they own us. So we learn much about them. Or we do not live long. They teach me what they are. Mercy, fair trial. These mean nothing to them. All they understand is blood.
Let's just,
Thank you all for your counsel.
Let's just take it easy, man. Yeah, she's forming the Justice League over here.
Your Grace, a word, please, I beg you.
About what?
About your father.
You're here to remind me of my enemy's lies? Consider me reminded.
I served in his King's Guard. I was at his side from the first. Your enemies did not lie. When
Excuse
people
me.
rose in revolt against him, your father set their towns and castles aflame. He murdered sons in front of their fathers. He burned men alive with wildfire and laughed as they screamed.
It was an animal, what can I say?
And his efforts to stamp out dissent led to a rebellion that killed every Targaryen. Except two.
The brother, her and the
I'm
brother.
not my father.
No, Your Grace. Thank the gods.
Oh my god, remember him, Viserys, I think his
The
name
Mad
was? I don't know.
King gave his enemies the justice he thought they deserved. And each time, it made him feel powerful and right. Until the very end.
I will not have the son of the Harpy executed without a fair trial.
Your Grace.
He's like, come on. That's cute, but come on. Nice, we're on the road, we're on the way there.
There's a bug.
Yes, best be careful. You might accidentally consume some solid food.
When I agreed to come with you, did I misrepresent my intentions?
Besides, what else is there for me to do inside this fucking box?
Start busting out push-ups.
To take a walk.
You can't. Cersei has offered a lordship to the man who brings her your head.
Well, I suppose a box is as good a place for me as anywhere.
Are we really going to spend the entire road to Volantis talking about the futility of everything?
You're right, no point. You said we were going to Marine. What's in Volantis?
The road to Marine.
And what do you hope to find at the end of the road to Marine?
A ruler.
We've already got a ruler. Everywhere's already got a ruler.
You were quite good, you know, during your brief tenure as Hand.
Yeah.
I didn't rule, I was a servant.
Still, a man of talent.
Managed to kill a lot of people.
Yes, but you showed great promise in other areas as well.
She wanted me to leave King's Landing. She begged me. I wouldn't go.
Why?
Because I liked it. Power. Even as a servant.
Yeah, well, it was a
People
bougie-ass
follow
lifestyle.
leaders. And they will never follow us. They find us repulsive, which is why we surround ourselves with large, comfortable boxes to keep them away. And yet, people like you and me are never really satisfied inside the box. Not for long.
You're right. Let's go for a walk.
No.
How many dwarves are there in the world? Is Cersei going to kill them all?
What's up with that?
Not him.
Not him.
Are you trying to deceive your queen? Shall I throw him in a cell, Your Grace?
It won't be necessary, Samarin. Mistakes will be made.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Take the head.
Pardon me, Your Grace. I would take it, if you don't mind. It could prove useful for my work.
Very good.
Oh my god. This is turned
Over
into
there.
a fucking madhouse. Mistakes will be made. Yeah, chopping
Over
the
there.
wolves' heads off. Like, what?
You're the hand of the king.
No, Uncle. Clearly, it would not be appropriate for a woman to assume that role. I'm merely advising my son until he comes of age and chooses a hand for himself.
I would be willing to serve provisionally as the king's hand until he becomes
You're a
old
good
enough
man,
to
Lord
make...
Tyrell, but I don't imagine you'll have the time. In addition to being Master of Ships, the king has appointed you Master of Coin.
Oh, Your Grace. In the past, on several occasions, a Grand Maester has served as the King's hand.
The king is named Qyburn, The new master of Whisperers.
This man, this embarrassment to the Citadel? What qualifications can he possibly have for this post?
The qualification of loyalty, Grand Maester. In light of your position as commander of the Lannister armies, it would please the king if you would serve as his master of war.
I would like to hear it from the king himself.
The king is very busy at this moment.
He should be here, learning what it means to rule.
He is learning. On this occasion, in his capacity as ruler, he's asked me to speak on his behalf.
I returned to the capital to pay my respects to my brother and to you, and to serve the king. I did not return to the capital to serve as your puppet, to watch you stack the small council with sycophants. Sending your own brother away so he won't
My
be
brother
present.
has left the capital to lead a sensitive diplomatic mission.
What mission?
That is not your concern as Master of War.
You are the Queen Mother. Nothing more.
Ooh, sit your ass down. You and your wet ass
You would
haircut.
abandon your king in his time of need.
If he wants to send for me, I will be waiting for him.
Yeah, wants me so
At
bad.
Casterly Rock.
Sit down.
Come on. You know this one. Looks like an animal.
Snake.
Cerberus.
S. It's an S.
Right, very good.
You're a wonderful teacher. Very patient.
I only said that the more time that you spend practicing, the faster you'll be able to read.
That's all right. We're doing just fine. I'm sure you and Ostrich Stark have a lot to talk about. How old were you when you learned how to read?
2.
3.
3? Who taught you? Your mother?
No. Old Maester Crescent did.
What happened to your face?
Birthmark.
Grayscale.
What's that? Grayscale's a crypto company.
2 of my sisters had it. They both died. How did they cure you?
I don't remember. I was a baby.
No.
A lot of people came and tried, I think.
No.
Whatever they did, it went away. What happened to your sisters?
No.
My father made them move out of the keep into the hut outside. None of us were allowed to go near them, but we heard them, especially at night. Started to sound not like themselves.
Did you ever see them?
Only once at the end. They acted like animals. Father had to drag them out to the woods on a rope.
What did you do with them in the woods? Mother.
I think you know what happened.
Leave us.
A little bit of that.
You need to stay away from that girl.
Why?
She's a wildling.
Her name's Gilly. She's nice. I'm teaching her how to read.
She's a wildling. Your father defeated her people. He executed their king for treason. They could strike at him by striking at you.
Gilly wouldn't do that.
You have no idea what people will do.
Oh, shit, yeah.
All your books and you still don't know.
People can turn into rabbits.
I ordered Mance Rayder burnt at the stake. You prevented that order from being carried out. You showed mercy. Perhaps you should ask Sir Davos how much mercy I show to lawbreakers. Show too much kindness, people won't fear you. If they don't fear you, they don't follow you.
With respect, Your Grace, the free folk will never follow you, no matter what you do. You're the man who burned their king alive.
Who then? You?
No. Only one of their own.
You know this wretched girl? Lyanna Mormont.
The Lord Commander's niece.
Lady of Bear Island. And a child of 10. Asked her to commit her house to my cause. That's her response.
Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north.
Oh, shit.
Whose name is Stark.
That amuses you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean...
Apologize, Your Grace.
This guy's such a pussy bitch.
Northerners can be a bit like the free folk, loyal to their own.
Oh, no.
Tonight, the Night's Watch elects a new Lord Commander. Sir Alistair Thorne is going to win. He thinks you're a traitor. What's your life going to be like here at the Wall with Thorne in command?
Unpleasant, I expect.
Your bravery made him look weak. He'll punish you for it. I don't punish men for bravery. I reward them.
I don't doubt it, Your Grace. But I'm a brother of the Night's Watch. I pledge them my life, my honor, my sword. I don't know what I have left to give you.
You can give me the North. Kneel before me. Lay your sword at my feet. Pledge me your service and you'll rise again as Jon Stark.
Holy shit. Holy shit. You better do that, dude. None of this fucking... I'm a
stroke
brother.
of a pen. It's the first thing I ever remember wanting. A daydream that my father would ask the king.
Dude, you gotta do it for Ned's legacy.
Bastard of Winterfell again.
He deserves it. I couldn't be happier for you.
I'm gonna refuse him.
You're such an idiot. Oh my god.
You'd be Lord of Winterfell.
I swore a vow to the Night's Watch. If I don't take my own words seriously, what sort of lord of Winterfell would I be?
He's such a fucking idiot. Like, I get what he's saying, but I think you could do a lot more good being the Lord of Winterfell.
Does anyone wish to speak for candidates before we cast our tokens for the 998th Lord Commander of the Night's Watch?
Sir Alistair Thorne is not just a knight, he's a man of true nobility. He was acting commander when the wall came under attack and led us to victory against the wildlings. He's a veteran of 100 battles and has been a defender of the Watch and the Wall almost all of his life. He's the only true choice.
Speak up for Jon, you idiot.
Samuel Tarly, go on.
Do it, you fucking idiot.
Sam the Slayer, another wildling lover just like his friend Jon Snow. How's your lady love, Slayer?
Dead.
Her name is Gilly. Brother Slint knows her quite well. They cowered together in the larder during the battle for the wall.
Lies!
A wildling girl, a baby, and Lord Janus. I found him there after the battle was over.
That's what happens when you're a pussy. That's what happens when you get called out on your shit.
Whilst Lord Janus was hiding with the women and children, Jon Snow was leading. Sir Alistair fought bravely, it is true. When he was wounded, it was Jon who saved us. He took charge of the wall's defense. He killed the Magna of the Thenns. He went north to deal with Mance Rayder, knowing it almost certainly meant his own death. Before that...
Did way more than that.
He led the mission to avenge Lord Commander Mormont. He may be young, but he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
For real. If people don't see that shit...
Can't argue with any of that. But who does Jon Snow want to command? Night's Watch or the Wildling? Everyone knows he loved a Wildling girl. He spoke with Mance Rayder many times. What would have happened in that tent between those two old friends if Stannis' army hadn't come along? We all saw him put the king beyond the wall out of his misery. Do you want to choose a man who has fought the Wildlings all his life? Or a man who makes love to them?
Probably a man who can make love to them, because then that means he can be like a little Rico Suave.
It is time.
Means he can be a schmoozer. You want someone who can make deals. He is young though, that's the problem. He definitely has that aspect like Ned of it being like, I must keep to my word no matter what. Which got Ned killed, so. Are you kidding me?
I missed.
My tie? My perfect tie. Was that Jon? Yo, stop. Stop. Wow, he did it by one. Must feel good to be a winner. The old guy's like, fuck, I meant the other one. Ooh. It's so unfortunate.
What have you got there? I said.
Turn around and go. Turn around.
That's a nice little sword. Worth 100 pigeons, a sword like that.
Ooh, ooh, what do you got? You got knives? There he is.
Quickly, go, go!
What's up with this guy? He's got wizard energy or something.
Who are you? Why were they scared of you?
Oh my god, he's back. Yo, Yuri, he's back. This is
Who said there was no
crazy.
Jack and Hagar here?
There isn't. A man is not Jack and Hagar.
A man isn't.
Well, who are you then?
No one. And that is who a girl must become.
What the fuck? He's the master of disguise. Don't make fun of my mother. Ooh, they like that. Right through.
Ashay, Misa. Evilshka yazdang mulilash. Iwi wando sheli shesh pa filma. Achatang Yasharua, Shayalachet.
Ilivas Gatori Iles, Idrene Jumbare, Drivi Mijeta.
Melprisha Shisha Ochni Escoreshis, Fosdal Crotching Wechi.
Pusdari Hizir Lucias Costaur. Aixar Hizir Lucias Costaur.
Shispal Shemash Pakamvash.
Ooh.
Spal Niwash Paproke Shil Shashinashwa Aj. Eska Togo Nodo Majidashwaye, Shwaye. Niekel Kurong Nia Zanjayamel. Odavang Shileri Nieches Nia Kiveska. Kweangi Ashkishka Cheta Shefiwa Treshoshi.
Oh my god, he traded the baby for a dog.
Mulilash. Eskaos Willy Willosh. Rorushish Patresh Espa Yazdang Yeltujeva Wapa Filma. Kiotastol.
Guragon Jazdano. Glyson Eochani Sostaur. Iziri Aixia. Vitri Iris.
Shishilolska Yefitril.
Vitri Isa.
She's so annoying about that.
Siriandros.
Are you fucking alright? Kidding me? Don't even act like homeboy didn't do you a solid. What do they want?
She should have cut off the traitor's head in the Great Pyramid and been done with it.
That's what I keep telling her to do to you.
Kiviso dari drivi melux vestritan. Sepa jevi remi? Inot dranja dat. Jahe edanje mejere otolion. Zagon kostos tau.
Crazy. Unbelievable.
Misa.
Merino pastie de rene jumbiles. Sebisa vala zirio sentas. Kilonarion morchon isa.
Punishment is death. Oh my god. It's gonna cause even more division. Shitty bang. Ooh. Misa, no. What a load of barnacles.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
She doesn't know how to rule. I mean, this is like a really hard predicament of trying to rule all this, but that was not the right move.
I'll stand guard outside your door tonight, Your Grace.
You all guard tonight.
Leave me.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you'd make that call. When you got people hissing at you, you know you did something real bad. How the hell?
Dragon.
Dragon. That's the one. That's the real one. Talk like how you would a cat. Dad probably would have just blown her off the top of the pyramid, that wind. Oh, I thought he was gonna stop blasting the city. Yo, none of her own dragons even like her. How the hell is this gonna go down? So you guys voted for this one over on Patreon, so if you would like to be able to vote on what we watch next, you can find that over on Patreon, linked in the description, along with the full-length commentary track to this movie and all the other Patreon exclusives.